Rick Davies, the legendary musician and co-founder of the British rock band Supertramp, has passed away this Saturday, leaving behind a legacy that changed the sound of progressive rock forever. His death marks the end of an era for millions of fans who grew up listening to the unique blend of jazz, rock, and pop that Supertramp brought to the world stage. Born in Swindon, England in 1944, Rick Davies' love for music began early. He first learned to play drums before moving on to keyboards, which eventually became his signature instrument. His deep, soulful voice and masterful piano skills helped shape the sound of Supertramp, one of the most influential bands of the 1970s and 1980s. In 1969, Davies co-founded Supertramp along with Roger Hodgson. While Hodgson was known for his high-pitched vocals and acoustic style, Davies brought depth and balance with his bluesy, grounded approach. Together, they created a dynamic musical partnership that produced timeless hits, such as the logical song, Breakfast in America, Goodbye Stranger, and Take the Long Way Home. The album Breakfast in America, released in 1979, became their biggest commercial success, selling more than 20 million copies worldwide. It remains one of the most iconic rock albums of its time, and much of its magic came from Davies' songwriting and musical direction. Beyond commercial fame, Davies was admired for his artistry. His compositions often carried a sense of melancholy, introspection, and raw honesty. Songs like Bloody Well Right reflected his ability to blend sharp lyrics with unforgettable melodies. While Hodgson eventually left the band in the early 1980s, Davies continued to lead Supertramp with passion and dedication, keeping their music alive for decades. Throughout his career, Rick Davies was not just a musician, but a storyteller. He spoke through his piano, allowing fans to connect with emotions that words alone could not express. Even when facing personal challenges, including health issues later in life, his love for music never faded. His passing has left fans and fellow musicians around the world mourning the loss of a true pioneer. Tributes have poured in, celebrating his genius and the unforgettable songs he gave us. For many, his music was the soundtrack of their youth, and his voice remains etched in memory. Rick Davies may be gone, but his music will never die. Supertramp's songs continue to inspire new generations, reminding us of the power of creativity, collaboration, and passion. His legacy is not just in the records he sold, but in the countless lives he touched with his art. Rick Davies, the co-founder of Supertramp, leaves behind not just music, but a timeless reminder that true artistry never fades. And now, the question remains: how will future generations keep his spirit alive through the music he gave the world?